Well, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So, welcome to our Padha 2 video. We're doing Moon in Ashwini nakshatra Padha 2. And those of you who do not know where your moon sign is, what nakshatra your moon is in, what Padha your moon is in, for that check out the links here and check out my full astrological report under option 4 and all my astrology books and magazines that tells you everything about yourself and astrology. And this on page 2 of the report, you'll be able to see what nakshatra your moon is in, including all the other planets, and the Padha that each planet is in, including the moon. So, for all the people who are new to this part, what is this Padha thing? Well, 2 years ago, I covered moon through signs. Moon in Aries, moon in Taurus, moon in Gemini. After that, I went a little deeper. I'm like, two Aries people don't think alike, because each zodiac sign is divided into 2.5 to 2.5 quarters sections. And first section of the Aries is Ashwini, middle is Brahmi, the end is Kritika that spills into Taurus sign. So then we covered all the nakshatras. Now you finally realize why you think different from another Aries person. Well, now we're going to funnel it down even more, because sometimes people with same nakshatra, think differently. They're like, well, you were telling us two people with a different nakshatras or people in two same zodiac sign will think differently, but we don't. Well, that's because you guys might be in the same different padhas. There are 4 padhas to each nakshatra. So we covered the Padha 1. Now we're covering Padha 2 of the nakshatra. This is why it's so amazing, because it's like this funneling effect. You're like purifying your true image, your true mindset. How are you exactly thinking? So Moon in Aries, you've seen the video, you can watch the video. Moon in nakshatra of Ashwini, you can watch the video. Ashwini nakshatra is simply the nakshatra in the most layman's term, a nakshatra that represents physician to the gods. Somebody who becomes a healer, physician, psychic, somebody who can spiritually heal people. And these are the people who are willing to put their bodies on the line. These are the people who are willing to go out unconsciously, not thinking, and save a person's life even if they're enemy. And Padha 1 people are literally the true image of Ashwini and Aries sign, Aries energy. Now Padha 2 people become more of a mind person than going out there and physically exerting themselves. So what happens with Padha 2 people is that when they do an activity, growing up, you may do all kinds of things. See, growing up, you are a very immature moon, immature nakshatra, immature Padha. But until your Saturn returns, you really do not develop that phase of your life. Once your Saturn returns, what happens is with these people, they will not just dive into save somebody. They will not simply just go out there and pick a fight, because the mind has filled with so much energy. The mind is filled with so much aggression that it needs to find to exert itself somehow. What happens with these people, they want to find the balance and art, creativity through their physical energy of the mind. They want to use their mind to strategize things. They want to use their mind to do creative work. Perhaps they have so much energy, they're like, okay, what if I pick up dancing? They might pick up dancing, and more than the person with a Padha 1 who might be a physician, doctor, or who might go towards being this aggressive, fiery person. These people are like, okay, I know I have all this energy in me, but let me now find a balance through it. These people are able to think consciously now. They're able to want to go towards using that to find a balanced approach in life. So they pick up dancing, art, singing, creative pursuits. They may play board games to find a balance in their mind, so their physical energy is not going towards the wrong things. Like if Padha 1 person will see their enemy dying, what they might do, either they might put a fire on them and put a fuel on them without thinking, or they will go out and just save the enemy, their arch enemy, take him to the hospital one way or the other. Here moon is like, okay, my enemy's dying, yet guess what? He's surrounded by alligators. I might have to kind of think how I'm going to save him. Maybe let me just call the choppers, and hopefully he's alive and not chewed up by the alligators. So these people are able to kind of step back and have a balanced approach towards what is the right thing to do, what is the wrong thing to do. The right thing to do, okay, I need to go save them because I have that fiery Aries energy. And I am this natural healer, this Ashwini nakshatra in me. Yet, because I'm this Padhatu person, I'm not simply just going to jump and risk myself in it. Because I want to see, what is the balanced approach? Do I need to go right now and save him? Should I call a professional? Because I may not know how to save him in the situation that he or she is in. And once they grow out of this maturity that comes in their late 20s, what happens is the same moon becomes very, highly creative, well balanced. They are the people who do not really need to always go out and do something physical. They're not able to simply go out and unconsciously pick up fight. They unconsciously do creative things. They unconsciously want to find creativity through other people. They're like, hey, let's play sports. Sports is a big thing with this nakshatra. This nakshatra is able to balance the energy, the body itself, and use their mind to strategize their physical energy in them. So like this person, let's say with Pada 1 nakshatra of this moon, they will become great fighters because they just know all they have to do is just hit. With Pada 2 person, they're like, you know what? I like more of like basketball game where I need to strategize. Okay, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to drive in. Or maybe I'll, take up dancing where I can learn all these great creative maneuvers. So the creative energy now comes alive within them. The fire is no longer fire that can burn other people. It'll be a fire that will find creativity through other people. It'll find a balanced approach in life. The mind doesn't really think about ill thoughts anymore. The mind is not unconscious toward good or bad. The mind is balanced towards what is the right thing to do. Even if I have to kill someone, is this the right thing I'm doing? So that's how we approach this nakshatra Pada 2. And now many of you are saying, oh, how come you're not covering all the planets in Pada 2? Well, hello. I have already covered moon through nakshatras. That's why I'm doing moon through Padas. Why would I want to show you a curry without, making the masala first? First, after this, I have to do planets through nakshatras. Why would you want to know Jupiter in Ashwini nakshatra Pada 1 without knowing what Jupiter is in Ashwini nakshatra? So you guys got to be patient. All of this is going to come. This is the coordinated series that I do, which is again balanced. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of moon in Ashwini nakshatra Pada 2 for moon in Aries. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your moon is placed, where your nakshatra is, what your Pada is of other planets, including the moon, check out the links here and check out my full astrological report on page 2, including my books, magazine, and the consultations there. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with Pada 3. Bye-bye.